Hey everyone! Welcome back to Where is Laura Traveling? Today I'm near San Antonio, Texas at Natural Bridge Caverns and Natural Bridge Wildlife Ranch. I'm so excited to see these places because they've actually been on my list for a while and I've been really excited to go and visit. But before we go, I'm going to get ready and I need to take care of my dog for the day. Pets are not allowed at either place, so we're going to take her to the dog park. I think Zoe is good to go, so now we're going to head to the caverns first. So Natural Bridge Caverns is actually the largest caverns in Texas. They were named after this natural formation on the property that looks like a bridge. When we got to the property, I was so surprised at how much there is to do other than see the caves. You really can spend all day here. They have a place to eat. We tried the barbecue sandwich and some fudge, and it was so good. There's a few places to shop, and there's even an obstacle course called the Twisted Trails with several zip lines. And you guys, it looked like so much fun. I saw so many kids doing it with their parents, and they were all laughing and having so much fun. Also, I don't know if y'all know this, but San Antonio has the world's largest cowboy boots. These are not them, but you can see them at the North Star Mall. So when it comes time to actually viewing and touring the caves, you actually have some options. So you can go on the Discovery Tour, or you can go on the Hidden Wonders Tour. They also have a package if you would like to do both. I decided I wanted to go on the Discovery Tour. It's a half-mile guided walking tour, and when they first discovered that there were caves in the area, this was the first part that they found. You're going to see amazing formations, and definitely the best part is the cathedral rooms. They are massive. I was super impressed. And also, one thing that I was surprised about was how warm it is in the cave. I think our guide said that it stays around the low 80s. So when you're about to go on your tour and you're getting ready for the day, I would make sure that you're in very breathable clothing and you're also wearing shoes that have really good grip. When you first begin the tour, you'll slowly make your way to the lowest part of the cave. The tour will get a bit steep going in and back out of the cave, but the path is paved and gives you good traction. There will be handrails in the steeper parts of the tour in case you have some trouble. So this part is definitely one of the major highlights of the tour. This is Sherwood Forest. It's the deepest part of the cave and it's actually 180 feet underground, which is 18 stories. The caverns were open in 1964 to the public, and this was one of the first large cathedral rooms that they found. It is gorgeous. If you're enjoying this video of Natural Bridge Caverns, please do me a favor and like and subscribe. It really helps me to continue making videos like this. So this part of the tour is called the Castle of the White Giants. It's actually the second largest cavern in the cave system with the largest formations. The natural pool at the bottom of the formations are gorgeous and crystal clear. The water levels in the natural pool can vary depending on the recent rainfall. Another highlight of this cathedral room is called the Watchtower. It's the largest single formation found in the cave, and it's actually 250 feet long. So when you're on this part of the tour, look for the formation that looks like a mushroom or a jellyfish. I'd honestly have to say that between the really good lighting, the beautiful water at the bottom of the formations, and just the uniqueness of all of these different formations, this was definitely my favorite part of the whole tour. So now that we've seen the Castle of the White Giants, we're going to move on to the largest cathedral room in Natural Bridge Caverns. So this is Hall of the Mountain Kings. It is 350 feet long and it's basically the size of a football field. I was so impressed with seeing this underground. It was amazing. Baffled by how well it was lit, and it just seemed to go on forever and ever. So right now we're at the bottom of the hill. We're going to climb through this part of the cavern to the very top, and you're going to get an incredible view looking down at all of these amazing formations. And this is going to basically complete the tour. I love to learn about the different fossils found in caves. These are the fossils of a black bear that were found in the caverns. Also near the fossil display is a detailed map of the cavern so you can see just how far you went on your tour. I thought the tour was a bit rushed, but honestly I think it's because I could spend all day in there, honestly. Our tour guide was amazing and gave us so much information. There was a large field trip behind us, so we had to stay on schedule. My advice is to definitely book an early morning tour. And literally right next to the caverns is the Wildlife Ranch. They have over 500 animals and I believe 40 different species. The biggest thing that excited me about the Wildlife Ranch is that when you get there, you immediately see these giraffes. You can park your car close by, walk over, and you are so close to them and you get to interact with them. They are just so amazing. The Wildlife Ranch is very passionate about the conservation of animals, especially giraffes. The ranch opened in 1984 and they now have 4 generations of giraffes in the park, making them one of the largest herds in the US. Visitors can get a closer look with the giraffes when they book the VIP experience and you actually get to feed them. Also close to the entrance is a gift shop, sweet shop, a small restaurant, and more exotic animals. They have several different species of primates, including red-tailed lemurs, squirrel monkeys, and more. Those who love dinosaurs can visit the additional exhibit with animatronic dinosaurs that blink and move. They also have wallabies on the property. There is also an area to see 450 birds that you can feed and interact with. When it comes to the Drive-Thru Safari, guests can actually drive through the grounds as many times as they like until the ranch closes. When purchasing your ticket at the front entrance, buy a bag of feed to intrigue the animals to come closer. The staff will provide a guidebook that gives you information about the animals and the level of endangerment their species faces in the wild. Make sure your cameras are ready to take lots of pictures, and consider bringing binoculars to see the animals that are in enclosures. You can still see them from the car, but this will give you a better view.
Hey, look at your beard! Hi! Okay.
Wildlife Ranch also participates in the conservation of cheetahs. You can see several cheetahs on your tour. Another species that the ranch is heavily involved in is the white rhino. If you look in between the two rhinos here, you can actually see a new baby rhino. So I'm going to head back home now. I'm going to fuel up at the popular Buc-ee's. And if you've never been to Buc-ee's, you have to stop there just to see how much stuff this gas station has available. Their brisket sandwiches are always tasty. And you might even see their mascot walking around. A big thank you to Natural Bridge Caverns and Natural Bridge Wildlife. Make sure you subscribe to join me next time as I hike to a popular Texas trail near a beautiful lake to see a waterfall.